Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
How are you? Good. I see a lot of familiar faces. Uncle there is always smiling, so it gives me a lot of confidence here. So, is it okay if I do away with the mic? The room is not very big. I do away with the mic, okay?
Yes.
Okay, is everyone seated?
Can I sit here?
没有人的都可以坐，都可以坐。
就可以做啊 ，OK 咯。
没有 tissue 做的都可以坐，可以吧？
哦。
Hi, how are you?
Sorry. Hi. I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
From Indonesia?
I remember your mother. Selamat malam,
Selamat malam.
Today we have got some Malay friends here, so welcome everyone. 我们也有中国的同胞啊。Okay, 大家晚上好。
好。联合国。
So in Singapore we do Singlish, can or not?
Can.
Okay, first I want to thank you Paul for the very interesting introduction. Actually, if you say she's tall, you cannot miss me. Which also means that I cannot do bad things because it's very difficult for me to hide. Right? Yes. Okay. So today, my role here, okay, is to share with you the reason why you are invited here. I'm sure all of you have been invited here by your friends, right?
Yes.
Why? What did your friend tell you? What did your friend tell you to come?
Free makan.
Huh? Free makan?
Yeah.
Free makan not wrong lah. It's dinner time lah. Correct not? If you're coming after work lah. Okay, your friends must have invited you here, okay, because they must have told you either one or two things, right? There is a product which they think will benefit you a lot, okay? Come and listen with an open mind. Second reason, okay, is probably because they are doing this business they are doing right now, and they want to share with you, because every day, when we meet our friends, we always ask, how's life? Like that lah, got lobang or not? Correct or not? Everyone is looking for lobang. So today your friend must have invited you here because there's a lobang, whether it's a good product or it's a good business that they want to share with you. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so can we thank the friends that invited you here first? Alright, thank you friends. Okay, there are many topics to talk about, okay, when we are doing a business, okay? So this business that we are doing here is health related. Now, if you want to do a business, there are many things that you can do. You can sell different products, you can do the service, you can also set up shop, you can do F&B, right? But every business has got its challenges. But when we talk about health, is there competition? No, right? Everybody will agree that health is everybody's business. Why? Little bit about myself, Okay, when I was younger, okay, I'm still young, Okay, when I was younger, you're like daredevil. Everything also you want to try, like you're like invincible. Correct or not? Like what did I do? I go and do bungee jump lah. Never even check the rope got tied properly or not. Go and do Batam bungee jump, just jump down like that. Go and bring the speedboat out into the sea. Purposely go against the wave and see how high you can fly. It's dangerous stunts, right? Then you go and do like follow my guy friends, one whole group of them, in the middle of the night, go and do all the biker stunts and everything. All these are dangerous stuff because you think that you're invisible. You're not really very concerned about health, alright? Yes. But when you're older, okay, most of us here are married, right? Correct now. When you're older, things change, Okay, why? Okay, take myself for example. When you have got a wound that's taking a little bit longer to heal, then you, don't know, is it diabetes? How come it takes so long to heal? Right? If your heart, a bit pain, a bit pulling like that, then you think, shit, is it, a sign of a heart attack, something like that, right? Alright? And then when you take aeroplane, if there's turbulence, then you start thinking, don't know will crash or not. Do you all go through things like this?
Yes.
You all do, right? I'm not the only one, right? Then you think, did I scold anybody today? Did I tell my family I love them? Did I do anything bad? Is there anything else I've not done, So you get into this kind of scenario as you grow older. So what does this show? That means, right, as we grow older, we are more and more concerned about our own personal well-being. Agree or not?
Yes.
Agree, right? Okay?
Agree.
So as parents, okay, how majority of us here, we are parents, we have children. Those with children, can we raise up our hands? Okay, majority of us here, we have got children. So when you have got children, okay, what do we do for our family? We work what? Correct now. The whole life we are instilled by education. You know, you finish your education, you get a good job, you provide a good life for family, you take care of your children, you take care of your parents, you take care of yourself also. Agree or not?
Yes.
Alright? So now, as parents, what do we do? When your child is born, we try to buy what? Insurance, right? Right, we cover as much as possible. Buy for yourself, buy for your parents. But do we want to touch insurance? We try not to, because if you touch insurance, that means what? Something must have happened to your family. Agree?
Yes.
Right? So now what happens is, as parents, we try to work. Okay, we save our money, we work hard, we buy insurance. Okay, hopefully, but we all know as we grow old, you cannot avoid health issues. You flip your Facebook, you flip your newspaper, you always see people falling sick. And it's getting very rampant, very, very often. And then what do? Speedy recovery, then smiley face. Health is more important, don't overwork. Bro, you work so hard, take a few days rest, go for holiday, we send messages like this. So we tell people health is more important. Correct? And everybody will agree. When you tell people, hey, I think you should take care of your health. They will not come and scold you because it is true, right? So can we say, in order as parents, okay, we try to not burden our kids with medical bills, right? We cannot avoid it. When you fall sick, things will happen, right? And then you depend on your insurance, and then hopefully you have got a stack of cash for you to pay for your medical bills, right? But is the bill larger than your savings? Most of the time, it's not. Correct? So if you've got children, you've got no choice, you may need to use their medicine and all that. Correct? So when we go, eventually we all go up. Correct? We are not immortals. Okay? We hope we will not saddle our children with this set of medical bills. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay? So that's why we work very hard to make sure that we don't burden our family. When we fall sick, it's a whole family affair. Correct? Everything stops. The whole kampung will come in and help you. Right now?
Yes.
Okay? But what if there is a business, okay, that can allow you to take care of your own health, but at the same time, when you leave this world as a parent, you can leave something that's monetary that your children can use. Is it better than trying to avoid, saddling them with debts or giving them something extra? Which is better?
Extra.
Which one?
Extra.
Giving them extra is better, correct?
Yes.
So can I say therefore that health is everybody's business?
Yes.
Agree? Who agree? Yeah. Wake up, I know it's dinner time, so don't fall asleep, okay? I know all your blood all go into your stomach, okay? Let's try to keep this one active. So if that is the case, okay, do you need to really go and find customers if you are in a health business? Or they are everywhere around? They're everywhere around. Alright now, okay? So today my job is to share with you how can we turn, okay, this health product, okay, that is the first in the world, and we have been a champion of the world for coming last 10 years already. So how can we use this to not only take care of ourselves, our family, okay, and then if you are willing, take on this as a business. This is probably the lobang that you are looking for in your life. Okay?
Yes,
alright?
okay.
So now when we talk about health, we have to see statistics, right? Right? If I tell you health is important, you say one, right? Yeah, I'm a speaker, so whatever I say is I win. Correct? But let's justify it with statistics. So when you talk about health, people like to see numbers. Right? Here we are in Singapore, we are more intelligent. We want to see numbers. You prove to me that health is really important. Okay? So because of this, we turn to World Health Organization. Now this is actually not the latest chart. This is 2011. We have a chart that is latest in 2016. Now in 2011, you can see that this is actually the top 10 killers. Alright, okay? We can see your friends like heart disease, stroke, lung cancer and all that. So World Health Organization, they have got this statistics to show you what are the top 10 killers. These are only top 10 killers. You don't have the other smaller killers. This is only top 10. And their damage is 51.7% of people in developing or developed countries. So if you are in developing or developed countries, you have got no choice. Your statistics is there. Alright? In the past, it's 51.7%. I think right now, the latest update is about 54%. 54%, that is more than 50%. That means, let's say this makcik here, right? You and me, we scissors, paper, stone. Is you kena or I kena lah? Alright, now, so this is the seriousness of, you know, the health situation in the world right now. Okay? Now, all these illnesses in the past, you know, we agree, we can accept that, you know, as you grow old, you'll make friends with all these friends. Correct? Now, all these top 10 killers, right?
Yeah.
But in this business, the youngest diabetic patient that we have come across is a little boy of 9 years old.
Wow.
And he's already on 2 jabs of insulin a day.
Yeah.
Alright? Then even in my own circle of friends, people getting stroke at the age of early 30s, getting more and more. Right? So if today our medical science is a lot more advanced than 30, 40 years ago, we really should have the device or the ability to control this top 10 disease. Agree?
Agree.
Alright? Okay, but if that is the case, then how come the number is increasing? That means there's a dark match, right? 不衬托啊，对不对？实际
是
不衬托啊，对 ？Okay, so there is a discrepancy between what's happening and the reality. Alright? Then we must understand why. Okay? Our food today is not the most natural. Right? I saw in NTUC a watermelon like that, $70. You dare to eat? I also don't dare to eat. It's not natural. Yes. Right? I tried to grow my own lady's finger. 3 months, one like that skinny one. How to feed the family? It's not possible. The water that we drink is also full of chemicals. That's why if you are in Singapore, yes, we have drinkable water from the tap, but got bau, got taste, right? That's the taste of chemical. But do we have a choice? We've got no choice. We've got more and more cars on the road. Every day we are subjected to pollution, right? Then when we work, Singapore is a highly stressed, you know, environment, right? You work. If you go home too early, your boss say you are not doing your job, right? You go home late, then you sacrifice your own health, correct? Weekend or your own, and see your boss also, you know, call, right? So our highly stressed environment is contributing to this, right? And medical science today has already reached a situation of a bottleneck. That means got traffic jam already, in other words. Agree? Understand so far?
Yeah.
Okay? So if that's the case, then what happens? Do we have a solution? Yes, we have a solution because we have got this group of scientists, okay? They have discovered this thing called stem cells. Now, RIWAY International, we are celebrating our 10th year anniversary this year. Okay, the reason why we can base on one product and do for 10 years with this kind of increasing sales volume is because the technology allows us to do stem cell therapy into a way that is available to everybody. Alright, so this slide is important. Now I want to spend a little bit of time talking about this. What is stem cell? Who knows what is stem cell? Business partners can raise up a hand. Okay, who's here for the first time? Tonight? First time. Don't shy. We want to ask you to come up and sing song. Hi. Okay, so we have got first timers. Okay, have you heard of stem cells? You have? In depth? No, just superficial, right? Okay, so let me explain what is stem cell. When the father's sperm and the mom's egg come together, the first cell that is produced from this union is called stem cell. Now this stem cell, it does 2 things, very simple. Okay, it multiplies and duplicates. That means from 1 it becomes 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, so on and so forth. Right? When it becomes large enough, by nature, they will start to subdivide into the few hundreds of our working cells in our body. For example, group A do heart, group B do liver, group C do the skin, group D do the nails. So on and so forth. So 10 months later in the mother's body, we have a baby. Okay? So where can you find these stem cells? It's very important. Okay? You can find in 3 places. Come get your seats. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah.
Make sure you are still there. Okay, come quickly find a seat so we all can carry on. Okay, so 10 months later we have this baby. So where can we find stem cells? Okay, you can find in 3 places. The best is the placenta. Okay, we know what is placenta. Placenta is the buffet table. Okay, that supplies your baby food when your baby is in the stomach. Okay, not stomach, digested in your womb. Okay, so that is the most potent because that is the most pure. Okay, the second place you can find is umbilical cord. Alright, umbilical cord is what we are familiar with because more than about 13, 14 years ago, Singapore has got cord blood banking, so you can store your baby's cord blood. Third place, okay, is in our bone marrow. So as we age, okay, all these stem cells, once your human is formed, when adults are about 25 years old for humans, the stem cells, their project is over. So no more, nothing to build already, right? Your complete adult is formed, right? So project over doesn't mean they disappear, no. They will go to sleep in our bone marrow. That's why in an adult, if you want to take stem cells, right, you need to extract from bone marrow. Everybody can understand this? Okay?
Yes.
Now, today we are talking about stem cells from a placenta level. Alright? Placenta level, it is the most pure. I can take from you, you can take from me, we can take from animals. As long as they have got placenta, we don't need matching. So understand what stem cell is? Now, the ability for stem cell is very high. When you go and see doctor, the doctor has got to ask until they know where your problem is, then they give you that medication. Correct or not?
Yes.
You cannot go to the doctor, say, doctor, I just don't feel very shook at the but I don't know where I'm sick. Okay, can you treat me? The doctor can't treat. Right? They send you to do a lot of tests and all that, but who pays? We pay, right? If they cannot find a problem with you, they cannot treat you. But stem cells, when we put this into our body, do we need to tell the stem cells, hey, where is not wrong? No, because they are supposed to do what they're supposed to do. Where the body needs, they will go. That's why you hear of a lot of people who bought, okay, this therapy for one specific conditions. But in the process of the therapy, their other conditions also have improved. Understand? Because this is stem cells' most natural working ability. Alright?
Yes.
Now, stem cells can do a lot of things. You can Google. This chart is not conclusive, so you can actually find a lot more. Now, there are a lot of articles because today you flip newspaper, you flip articles, you go Facebook, you go social media, everybody is talking about stem cell therapy. It's just where do they take the stem cells from, okay? It's also not new. Long time ago, people eat the bone marrow of strong animals, but today we know that we only need the live cells from placenta. We don't need to eat the bone marrow, all right? That's why all these people who can afford it, they will pay, very good money, 30, 40, even $100,000. They'll go and do stem cell injection. Okay? Now, where can you find stem cells? Okay, or rather stem cell therapy? They are available. All right. If you have got the money, you go to Switzerland. My clients, because I do real estate, my client will go to Germany. So I know Germany there's a plant there to do stem cell injection. And right now, we also found out, okay, that Ukraine is also offering stem cell injection. But these are very expensive, all right? So if you are rich, you can afford it, you go and inject, all right? Now, if stem cell therapy is so good, the smaller beauty salons, they also do it. Who doesn't want to do business, right? But the risk is on us as a consumers. What is in the needle may not be stem cells. We don't know, all right now? And then the truth of the fact is that not every beautician can handle needles. Alright? Okay, so the risk is on us to bear. And this one is a high 5-figure. This one is probably, sometimes it's a few $100 only, or maybe $2,000. Okay, so the risk is on us. Now, for most of us, because it's too expensive, okay, we normally wait until the doctor say, your condition is serious, I recommend stem cell therapy. So this is what we're familiar with is bone marrow transplant, okay, in layman's term. Alright, that's where you need to go and find a donor that can match your body. Alright, now finding a donor is not easy. In Singapore, the matchability is 1 in 25,000. Okay, now if you can find already, the whole operation, the whole procedure is about 250,000. Okay, and there's still no guarantee from doctors. You talk to any doctors, okay, where else in the world, they'll tell you try, but there's no guarantee. Alright, that's how they tell you, right? But if the doctor recommends stem cell therapy, we do stem cell therapy. Alright, the cost is on us to bear, if you can find a donor. Now, this one is for some of us who have got the chance to store a baby's cord blood, we have got cord blood banking. 13, 14 years ago, this was made available in Singapore, right? So after you give birth to your baby, you store the cord blood, which is still rich in stem cells. This one, is there a limitation? Okay? Because even, okay, the technology now, okay, allows them to store your baby's cord blood for about 20 or 21 years. But extraction is one sum of money, then they will send it for freeze drying, they will keep it for you for about 20-21 years. So every year you pay a storage fee. Now at the end of 21 years, if you don't use, sayang, right? Alright, now
Yes.
you go and pay, then you don't use, sayang what? So if you want to use, what do? Go take it out, go hospital, put in your body, that's another sum of money. Alright? But if you use, that means something's wrong with some of the family members. But this one is not free for all. Even though you store from your own baby's cord blood, right, doesn't mean everybody in the family who kena any illness can use. The matchability is highest among siblings. That means your parents, your grandparents may not match. Sometimes it can, sometimes it cannot. So there's also a limitation. Okay? So this one to me is like insurance. We buy because it's available. Why not if you can afford it? But we choose to hope that we don't use it. Understand this part?
Yes.
Okay? Now then what do? Singapore, we are so advanced, we've got this thing called adult stem cell banking. Okay? Which means today, if you think that you are still healthy, you've lost your umbilical cord, it's all dried up already, right? Okay? You definitely won't do this, right? But you think you're still healthy, still quad, okay? You can go to this line here, okay? You pay money, they will draw your bone marrow, they will store it the way they store your baby's cord blood. But is there a limitation?
Yeah.
Have, correct? If today I'm 55 years old, is my stem cells still young and active and vibrant, or is still stem cells but it's old stem cells? Still old, right? So if I store my adult stem cells when I'm 55 years old, let's say if I kena, example, let's say stroke, when I'm 60, I go and draw out the stem cells I stored when I was 55, right? So I revert back to 55. But you still age, what?
Yeah.
Correct? So there's still a limitation. Pain, cost, okay? And then the cells are not young. Correct now?
Yes.
But the thing is, everybody is talking about stem cells. Alright? So is there any way that we can all enjoy stem cells? We don't have to be rich. We don't have to be very sick. We don't have to go through pain. If stem cell therapy is so good, is there a way that all of us can enjoy the benefits in a convenient, effective, but yet affordable way? Can or not? Of course can, that's why I'm here, what? Right? Okay, if I say no, then everybody, hey, scam. No, the answer is yes, alright? But to do that, we need what? Technology. Now, today we are at an age where everything is associated with what? Technology.
Yes.
Right? Technology gives you what? Convenience. It gives you the speed. Right?
Yes.
Right or not?
Yeah.
But then the technology cannot be too expensive. Then you can have a market, whatever business you're doing. So likewise, here in RIWAY, the success formula for us is this product that we have. It is convenient. It has to work fast. Okay? Because of the technology that we have. But yet, we cannot make it expensive. We must make it at a price where everybody can enjoy. Then you have got the volume. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay? So to do that, what is the technology? We have, okay, this is only 4. We actually have got 5 right now. Okay? The first one is freeze drying technology. This one is not new. This technology has been used for many. The way we store our cheese, the way we store our baby's cord blood, all these are freeze drying technology. You know your Maggi mee, inside got some small packet,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You pour hot water, then become vegetable.
Yes.
That is freeze drying technology also. Okay? Now, when we take the placenta, okay, after the deer is born now, we take the placenta, we leave the mother alone just give birth but leave alone we don't kill okay, we take the placenta, we draw out the live cells, we send it to the lab, we freeze it at minus 60 degrees. Okay, at this temperature, we can keep the cells alive. Alright? Next step, we do nitrogen-filled technology. What does it mean? We take these live cells that we have stored, we put it into a capsule. Inside this capsule, we cannot have oxygen. What does oxygen do to you? What does oxygen do? Oxidize, right? That means your cells will still be alive or dead if you turn on oxygen. Die. Alright now. Okay, you cut apple, you turn they turn brown. Everybody knows it's oxidization at work.
Yes.
So in this process, the live cells is put into the capsule, okay, in a nitrogen environment. Inside this capsule, they purge out all the oxygen, they fill it with nitrogen, okay, and then they completely seal it. So if you take our capsule, there's no way you can open because it's completely sealed, because we need to maintain the nitrogen environment inside, okay. Then inside here, we also got other ingredients, which I will talk about later. Next, after you put it into a capsule, then what do? We don't injection. We have to makan, alright?
Yes.
Now in the market there are a lot of food, okay, a lot of medications and a lot of health food. But do y'all feel that the effect is very slow when you take health food? No feeling, correct or not? Right? But for us, remember, we are at an age where everything has got to be fast, okay? Now the next technology, entry coating technology, gives us the speed. That is the technology that puts our product very different away from the rest of the market's health food. Okay? Now what does this do? To explain this, we go to the next slide. This one is not my boyfriend. We took it from somewhere. Okay? This is our human makeup. Alright? Now, you see here entry coating and non-entry coating. What it means with outside this capsule that we have got a special coating. This is called entry coating. What does entry coating do? Entry coating, okay, prevents the food, or rather the capsule, from being digested in our stomach. Okay, whatever food that we eat, your most expensive yan wo, ling zhi, most expensive drugs, most expensive supplement, as long as it doesn't have this coating, the moment it goes into our stomach, okay, it will be broken down by the acid. The stomach is there to break down our food. You cannot hope to swallow one piece of mushroom and digest it like that without going through the acid. It has to break down. So this is our natural order of our body system. Okay? Stomach breaks down the food into smaller pieces. So if you don't have this coating, whatever that you take, 80% will be destroyed. Okay? Your body absorbs only about 20%. Following me so far?
Yes.
Now because of this coating around our capsule, the reverse happens. This capsule, they will stay intact in the stomach because it does not react in the acid in the stomach. Okay, so if you put our capsule into a bottle of Coke, it will not break open. Coke is acidic one. Okay, so it will stay intact in the stomach. So the whole capsule together with the nutrients, they will travel to intestines. Small intestines. Small intestines is the place where we absorb nutrients. Understand?
Yes.
Okay? So if this happens, our body will probably waste maybe about 20%. We absorb how much? About 80%.
80%.
So if you are a person with a health condition, you take this one, just don't talk about the other technology, just this singular technology, you will feel the effect 4 times faster.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yes.
Agree?
Agree.
Now, if you talk about money spent, every $100 that you spend, okay, on PURTIER, your body will absorb how many dollars?
80.
You're all mad, Ghana side. Huh?
80.
What? You swallow $100 worth of PURTIER, your body absorb how much?
80.
80. Okay, maybe weighs 20.
Yeah.
Is it more or what?
Yeah.
It is more over and it gives you the speed. That's what we want, right? If you have got a condition, you try lah. You suck it here, headache, 头痛, you want the pain to go away as fast as possible, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay, understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we absorb into intestine already, right? What do we do? Courier lah. Courier, alright, to the rest of our body. Okay? To do that, we use the last technology, emulsification. Layman's term, nanotechnology. Nanotechnology means we make the molecules into nano size. Nano means very small until cannot small. Okay, layman's term. Okay, not everybody knows what's nano also. Okay, why it has to be this kind of small size molecule? Because this product, okay, is used by everybody and anybody. Okay, regardless of who you are. A newborn baby can absorb. Newborn babies, their blood vessels are very fine, right? So you need nanotechnology to make sure that this can go into the bloodstream, right? Okay? Adults, the blood vessels should be bigger, right? The lobang should be bigger, right? But adult got problem. Makan, arteries clogged by fats, by cholesterol, dead cells, never exercise, never purge out. Correct now. So you need nanotechnology to make sure that all the ingredients can go into your bloodstream as much as possible and as fast as possible. Understand?
Yes.
So these four, okay, adds up. Follow me, yeah?
Yep.
Number one, you keep the cells alive. Number two, you make sure it's alive and put it into a capsule. Then you close up. Right? Then you use enteric coating. Make sure it stays alive and intact in the stomach. Go intestine, then open. So at this stage, the cells are still what? Alive, huh? Okay?
Yeah, alive.
Then you send it to the rest of the body. Following me so far?
Yes.
So that's why a lot of people say, your product are bedek one. How can, stem cell therapy, you have to go injection, transplant. How can stem cells be makan? How can you eat? Yes, because you never heard about the use of technology. That's the beauty of the era that we are in. We know that there's a technology. We just simply work with technology. Understand so far?
Yes.
Okay? Now, that is why we have got our PURTIER. Now, this is actually a picture of our version 5. Today, we are already in version 6. Alright? Version 6 is going to put us, okay, into a place where we are far, far, far ahead from the other, I won't even say competitors. They can't even come close. Correct? Alright?
Yes, yeah.
So, today, let's take a look at what is inside our version 5 first. Okay?
Yep.
Version 5, we have got lycopene, xanthos, aloe vera. All these are supplements or health food that you can buy individually off the shelf. We are mostly familiar, so I'm not going to talk too much about this one. Avocado, very rich in potassium, for cancer, for asthma, okay, stones. Indian primrose, ladies, is very good for menopause, okay, and then control your hormones. So for men, if you want your wife or girlfriend to bother you less, ask them to take more Indian primrose, okay. Borage oil is very good for, the three highs are high cholesterol, high blood, and diabetes. Okay, marine collagen and squalene. It's good for us, for our joints, okay, for our cartilage. It's good for our stamina as well. Okay, in our product, we also have got this Chinese herb, okay, called dendrobium. In Chinese, it's called 铁皮石斛. Okay, now in the world of Chinese medicine, okay, for us, we like to do ranking, okay? Top 10 hotels to stay in Tokyo, right? Top 10 holiday places to visit in the world, right? Top 10 schools in Singapore. Top 10 hotel buffets. We do ranking, what? Correct? Now, even Miss Universe also got, top 3 contestants and all that. So for humans, we do ranking. So in the world of Chinese medicines, they also have got this ranking, in their medicine book. So number 9 is cordyceps, you're familiar, okay? 7, Lim Zhi. 3 is ginseng. This person won't die already. Alright? Now, but in RIWAY, we only take the best. We don't take something that is not good. Alright, so if we want to take, we take the best, so we take the number 1, which is dendrobium. Okay? Why do we take dendrobium? Dendrobium is not only good for our overall well-being, okay, it's also good to keep our blood vessels naturally soft. Okay? If today you kena diabetes, you kena cancer, you kena stroke, will you die immediately? No, you slowly die.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yes.
Okay? This is very Singlish. Try to keep you awake. Okay? I can speak proper English. Okay. So okay. So dendrobium is good to keep our cells, our blood vessels soft. Alright?
Yes.
Okay, so this is included in our product. Alright? If you don't, there are some people in my team who don't believe, that dendrobium is very top-notch, okay, and it's a very expensive, traditional medicine. So you can go and visit the high-end medical halls, okay. Mid-grade, dendrobium is $8,000 to $11,000 per kg. The higher-end ones, guess how many per kg? Huh? If you answer, I know you kepo, go and check. Huh? Yeah. How much?
37,000.
37 for 1 kg. Wow, yours quite. Yeah, I think you cannot ketok. The one I checked is about 21 to 23,000 per kg. 37. I didn't say, We didn't pakat.
Yeah.
Okay? So that is a very high-end grade. Alright, these are medical herbs. Alright, so that is in our product. But today, okay, we are going to add on and introduce to you, okay, version 6. Okay? By the way, the sales volume for version 6 in June is a sales volume of the whole of 2017. Alright? Okay, version 6. We have done 6 improvements. Alright, what are the improvements? The placenta, the live stem cells, the concentration, we have done some adjustment. You still have 10,000 mg. Okay? But this time, okay, we change it into a 100:1. A lot of people here question mark. Okay? In layman's term, the capsule can be smaller. Alright? Yeah. Okay? Is it better? Easier to swallow. Yeah. Alright? So the capsule is smaller. Yeah. All you need to know from our version 6, okay, is capsule is now smaller. Okay, next, what do we do? Okay, just now we learned about 4 technology, right? Yes. Okay, we added in 1 more technology. Right now, okay, the capsule itself is also a supplement. Okay, it's called the BioSoft Gel technology. It's a collagen-like ingredient. Okay, so that is the 5th technology. Okay, next. In our previous version 5, we have got marine collagens, right? Yes. Okay, we still have, okay, but we improve it. We make the cells much smaller. What does it mean for layman? Easier absorption. So your absorption for this marine collagen now is 10 times more. Is it good?
Very good.
Good, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to make it simple so you all can understand. Because sometimes you cannot understand the technical terms. So this one means absorption is faster 10 times more. Okay? Next, we also add in apple polyphenol. Okay? Apple polyphenol, for most of us who are health conscious, or you use a lot of skincare and all that, right? Yes. We know that apple polyphenol, okay, is a substance in the apple's extract that is very rich in antioxidants. Okay, what is antioxidants? Okay, antioxidants is the ingredient that fights cancer, fights free radicals that cause cancer. Okay, so apple is very rich in antioxidants. So in 1 capsule of our version 6 PURTIER is equivalent to how many apples? 100. 100. So would you rather take 100 apple, okay, or you want to take 1 capsule of PURTIER?
1 capsule.
1, yeah. Now, people say amongst all the fruits, there are a lot of fruits but also rich in antioxidants. Why you choose apple? How you answer? How you answer?
An apple a day
so
keeps the doctor away.
See, I teach you how to answer. An apple a day keeps the
doctor away.
Then your friend will say, wow, then I keep away 100 doctor because got 100 apple. Okay, this is a joke. So because apple is actually the best amongst all for this antioxidants. Okay, so we have the best in our version 6. So far following?
Yes.
Okay, next improvement, we added in this thing called fucoidan. Now, fucoidan is a substance that was introduced to the world in 1996 by the Japan Cancer Association. Simply put, okay, they announced to the world through their research that fucoidan is an ingredient, okay, that can cause apoptosis of the cancer cells within 24 hours. Wow, who thinks this is very cheap? Who think this is very cheap?
Yeah.
See, apa ini apoptosis? Big word, okay? Apoptosis, simple term, is causing, a cells to die naturally. Understand? Okay? Like baby tadpoles, frog. Okay? When it was in a tadpole stage, got tail or no tail? Got tail, that's why tadpole. But when the tadpole grow into a frog, where's the tail? The tail cells die off, right? But it's a natural process. Understand? Okay? So apoptosis in layman's term is a natural dying of the cells. It is pre-programmed. It is something that's natural. Following me so far?
Yes.
Okay? So this fucoidan has got the ability, okay, to help or make the cancer cells go down. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. So in the internet, okay, you can type in just fucoidan. There are a lot of studies. Okay, a lot of articles about fucoidan. So you can go and read. Okay. Hey, this one is very powerful, no? You're not excited, one. Huh? Mosquito net. This crowd are very difficult. This kind of thing, what you want? This thing, yes?
This one looks like 鱼皮。
不是鱼皮，它是一根鹤爪。Yeah, it's like wheat.
Wheat.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a wheat. Yeah. Okay. So it's an extract. Yeah. It's not a seaweed. It's an extract of the inside. It's just an apple. It's not the whole apple. It's an extract of the apple. Okay. So when this thing come out, when this was announced, okay, everybody was very excited. That is why the sales volume went up. Okay, by so much, because this is a very big thing. No. In the world of medical science, everyone is trying to fight, cancer, which is actually one of the top 10 killers.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you go to Japan, okay, there are some companies in Japan, just by selling fucoidan, nothing else, just fucoidan, one bottle is a few $500-600.
Wow.
You can go and Google. I tried, so it's true. Alright, if you don't believe me, you can go and Google, you can type the keyboard. Okay, there are a lot of studies on fucoidan. So this is available in our version 6. Next, okay, we introduce this thing called nucleoclavum. Okay, simply put, okay, in our body, alright, there's this thing called inflammation. Correct? What is inflammation? If you cut your hand or your leg, right, and you don't treat it properly, you will get inflamed, right? The pus and all that,
Fine.
Right now.
Yes.
When you get sick, you got sore throat. Right? Sore throat is also a form of inflammation.
Yes,
Alright?
yeah.
But do you know that all these diseases, can be diabetes, it can be high blood, it can be cholesterol, it can be anything. All these diseases, they are accumulated over a period of time. And the reason is because of chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is more dangerous than inflammation that we can see. Right? If we got, any wound that's not healing good, we got sore throat, what do we take? What do we take? Antibiotics, right? We have a solution, right? Because we can see, right?
Yeah.
But chronic inflammation are things that's happening in our body. Unless it gets to a stage where it's serious, it will not appear on a doctor's radar. Agree?
Yes.
Alright, but when it appears on a doctor's radar, is it dangerous already?
Yes.
Dangerous already? I'm sorry, we tried our best, you have got this stage cancer or that, whatever and all that. Correct? So chronic inflammation is something that a lot of people have been trying to fight. Alright? So this nucleoclavum is actually part of the extract of white strawberry. White strawberry is more rare than your red strawberry. Okay, so it's an extract. So this nucleoclavum, okay, it's got this ability to unlock, okay, this group of B cells in our body that controls chronic inflammation. Are you all following me so far?
Yes.
Okay, simply put, this ingredient inside the white strawberry helps to fight chronic inflammation. Full stop. Okay, so is this good?
Good.
Yes,
Good,
very good.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, summary of the changes that we did for our version 6. Okay, we made the capsule smaller. We have got additional technology. The gelatin itself is also, a supplement. We got apples as a antioxidant. We introduced fucoidan, which is very good for fighting cancers. We have got nucleoclavum that's very good for controlling our chronic inflammation, and then we have got marine collagen peptides that makes the cells smaller so that we can absorb 10 times faster. Okay, so now, one look. We don't have the English slides, okay, ready for our version 6. So this is done, okay, by one of our teammates, Brixton, the photographer at the back. Okay, so thank you to Brixton. He is our unofficial designer. We need to show something, right? Correct? So we came up with this thing. Alright, it's a bit wire. Okay, but you can see. So right now, what you see, okay, in one capsule of PURTIER, Alright, how many technologies?
5.
5. What does these 5 technologies do? You see, the 4 technologies, we keep the cells alive all the way, right?
Yes.
Alright, is it the same as injection?
Yes.
Same, right? When
Yes.
you got fever, your doctor will say, hey, I need to bring down a fever quickly. Injection is the faster one, the fastest.
Yes.
Right? Because the medicine goes straight into your blood.
Yes.
Right? If you are afraid of injections like yours truly here, you take medicine paracetamol. So your fever will take maybe 45 minutes to 1 hour to come down. Right?
Yeah.
So the 4 technology is exactly done to achieve as if you are sending the live cells straight into your bloodstream. Remember? Okay? So right now we've got 5 technologies and inside we've got 12 ingredients. Understand? So just now I promised you, okay, that in 1 capsule we are trying to achieve what? Convenience, right?
Yeah.
Alright? So would you rather, okay, go and buy 12 bottles of supplements, okay, or you take 1 per tier? Let me give you an example. All these ingredients that we talk about, can you buy individually off the shelf?
Can.
Can what?
Yeah.
Okay? Supplements in Singapore off the shelf, the cheap ones can be $20 over dollars, right?
Yeah.
The more expensive one can be slightly above $100. Agree, right? Because
Yes.
it is true.
Yeah.
We use $50 to calculate, can or not?
Can.
Can So
Can.
if you want to buy 12 bottles, 12 bottles times $50, how much?
600.
Oh, you're very fast. Okay? $600, Normally for supplements in the market, how many capsules do you take a day? Normally 2 lah.
Yeah.
So are you willing to take 24 capsules? You pay $600.
No.
Whether it's $50 per bottle or $100 per bottle, do you think all these capsules will come with entry coating?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No, right?
Yeah.
So how much of this 600 does your body actually absorb?
20% only.
20%.
Yeah.
How much? 120.
120.
If you don't believe me, just go and take any health food from the market. You check the content. Minimum is 500 mg. Right?
Yes.
It can be 1,000, 2,000. Some can go up as high as 8,000 or even 10,000 mg.
Wow.
Why do they need to have such a high mg? Why?
Can absorb.
Why?
Can absorb what?
Because your body needs to go through the
Go through the.
wastage to
Wow.
absorb the residue. Alright? So this money you have to buang to absorb that 20%. Understand?
Yeah.
So with this, everything is in 1 capsule. Alright? And you only need to take 1. Inside have got 12. Is it more Ohua?
Yes.
Is it more convenient?
Yes.
Right? If people tell you that PURTIER is expensive, now do you think it's expensive?
No.
No, say, never mind, it's okay. You know, the thing is, after the sharing today, right? Okay, we want you all to just take away the understanding, okay, what this product is. If you think this is something that will work for you, for your health, okay, or some of you may say, hey, this thing, I think there's a market. Right now,
Yeah.
okay? Then you sit down at the end of this session and discuss with the person that brings you here. Alright? Okay? So this is what we have in our version 6. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you think this is gonna work for you at the end of the session, okay, can you all promise me I'm looking for 2 responses? Okay, one is yes. Okay, I would like to either try this as a consumer or I would like to explore this as a business because I think there's a huge market. There's nothing like this in the market. This could be the lobang I'm looking at. Alright? Or you will say, oh, thank you, it sounds very impressive, but it's just still not for me. If you say no, it is okay. Alright, I'm going to give you the permission to say no. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay? Because you know why? It's a very relaxed business. If it's good, people will come. And we are not given a sales quota. Okay? So, no pressure.
Yeah.
Okay? If you
Okay.
see something, stay back. If you not, then it's okay. Alright? But if you say yes, but I want to work out something, that is still considered yes. So that one's still yes. Okay? Right. Now, I say so much already. Then the next question is PURTIER safe to makan?
Yes.
Safe to makan?
Yes.
Safe, Okay. Why safe? Singapore company.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have got this, certification to clear New Zealand, okay, the production site, okay. We also send to HSA to clear. Now in Singapore, anything that's certified safe by NEA sometimes may not be safe. You go to hawker center, the one with the E grade, sometimes there's got the longest queue. Alright? But anything that's certified safe by HSA, it is confirmed safe. Okay? But for us, we went one more step. We took this to SGH just to make sure that it's tested safety for our consumption. So sometimes it's good to do a little bit extra so that we give the consumers or the business partners confidence. Agree?
Agree.
Okay. Then we also have got this halal cert. Do I need to prove that it's halal?
No.
Huh? Don't have to, right? Okay, because if it's good, we must benefit everybody. So this one, we also have got the halal certification. Okay. But this one, okay, what does this word here show you?
Food.
Huh?
Food safety.
Okay. Now this is the certificate that helps us to be in business. Why? A lot of people will say, hey, your product looks very good. Okay? But how come if it's so good, can help in so many health conditions? How come the hospitals or the clinics, they are not, selling or recommending to people? You all come across questions like this?
Yes.
Or maybe you yourself have got this question.
Yeah.
Okay? If you have, you are normal. Alright? Because it's a very, very logical question to ask. Now the answer is this. Doctors prescribe what?
Medicine. Medicine, yes.
Which is in the what category?
Drug.
Drug,
Drug category,
Drug.
yes.
This one is what?
Food.
Will the doctor say, hey, for your condition now, what, you take this bihun, very good. For this condition, you take this yen, war, confirm good. Cannot. Doctors can only prescribe what?
Drug.
Drug.
Right,
They cannot prescribe what? Food. Maybe if you Akachi, I say, oh yeah, you go to this one, got give you extra. Maybe like that only. But they cannot prescribe you anything that's not within their area of expertise. Okay, understand?
Yes.
So this one, luckily, is food. That's why we as a distributors, we have a business to do.
Yeah.
Okay? If today this is not under food, no need to do already. A doctor don't even need to stop until the cow comes home. Today take 10, finish already, come back, replenish. Correct now? They don't even need to show you a lot of technology, explain so much. Right? So it's because of this, that's why we have got a business to do. Now how do we consume? Okay, the right way of consumption is, the recommended way is you take this 6 months. Now this is actually being marketed as a therapy. Okay, now when PURTIER was introduced about 10 years ago, it was supposed to work like a health food. Do you take health supplements when you fall sick or before you fall sick?
Before.
Huh?
Before fall sick.
Before, okay? Because prevention is better than cure.
Cure, yes.
Okay? So we understand. So that was the purpose when this was introduced. We want to be a super duper health food that you can take as a prevention.
Yes.
Alright? But over the years, okay, later I'll share, because of the technology and the ingredients, people who have got serious condition, okay, they started to show, okay, very fast improvements. Alright? So when all these testimonials come out, people started to share in social media, in the internet, you see a lot of people showing very drastic before and after picture. Now can you imagine when a lot of these pictures comes out into the market, if you are hearing about PURTIER for the first time, would you have this impression that PURTIER is only for people who are very, very sick?
Yeah.
Naturally, right? Because
Yes.
you see a lot of testimonials,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay, but remember, it was meant to be taken as a preventive measure before you fall sick.
Yeah.
So if you had the chance, okay, to attend our testimonial sharing sessions, you see a lot of these people, okay, who have benefited. When they go on stage, you'll hear them saying this thing very consistently. Hang I took PURTIER before I kena stroke or before I kena something or something. That is why I can bounce back or so fast. Because they have already built for themselves a foundation before they got hit by any illness.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yes.
Okay? So 6 months. you finish the course of 6 months because inside has got what? Live cells,
Yeah.
Okay, these live cells become what? New cells in the body, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now, if you are healthy, that means you don't have major illness, after you finish these 6 months, by right, okay, you can stop for the next 3 to 5 years. Understand? Okay? Which means you, after 6 months, you can don't take already. If you are healthy, no major illness. This was meant to be like that. Okay?
Yes.
Who drives car here? Who drives car? Aiyo, got car. It's good, what? Raise up your hand. Huh? Yeah, okay. You service your car every, what? How long? 6 months, right?
6 months. Yeah.
After you service your car, will your car go through wear and tear? Yes. Will, right?
Yes.
Wear and tear for how long? Another 6 months, right? Then you go back and service again, right?
Yeah.
Right, after you leave the workshop, you go through wear and tear for another 6 months, then you service again. Okay, this is something like servicing your body. You service for 6 months, there's a residual effect, 3 to 5 years. I normally say don't take 5 years because if you smoke a lot or if you drink a lot, you don't, why you laugh? Okay? Okay? Or you're highly stressed in your work, then you may not last long because your body goes through more wear and tear. Okay? Then you can go through your next therapy depending on your lifestyle. When you feel that there's a lag in your body, like when there's a lag in your car, you go back to workshop. So you work with your body because everybody, your lifestyle, your habits are different. But this, if you take it correctly, it can gives you a period of, stopping of the usage. Understand?
Yes.
So whatever money that you spend, you divide by the time that it can serve you. So it becomes very cheap. Maybe only about $100 a month. But this $100 a month, you got how many technologies? 5 technologies, You absorb how many percent?
80%.
80%,
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Inside you got how many ingredients?
12.
12,
Yes.
Versus you go and buy 600 individual, someone no technology, So this is a more worthwhile way of spending your money.
Yes.
So what we need to do is just to share with people who are already taking supplements. Are you doing them a favor by telling them, since you're already spending on supplements, that means you care about your health.
Yes.
Let me share with you something that works using high technology, stem cell therapy, but you pay less. Will people like to hear?
Yes.
Are you doing your friends a favor?
Yeah.
Help them save money, no? Right? Okay? Now, after so much talk, do you all want to see testimonials?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This one is, you all know him, David,
Yeah.
David is the founder of this team here, Team 37. I think a lot of us already know David, okay? David is a classic example of very serious diabetic patient, okay? Now, at his height of his condition, 4 insulin jabs a day. Okay, now we know that diabetes, is it a curable illness?
No.
No, right? You take your medicine until you what?
Die.
Bye-bye lah, correct? Okay? Now, for David, because he wasn't able to control the conditions, okay, his conditions got worse, alright? And whatever drugs that you take, let's say if you're on diabetic drugs, they give you this thing called metformin, right? Metformin, because it's drug, it normally causes side effects, okay? Metformin will normally cause side effect in your kidneys. So normally if your condition is serious, they give you a packet of metformin, they also give you a packet of what? Medicine to protect your kidneys, okay, for side effects, okay? So for him, the condition went on to something that you can see the color around the mouth here, okay? The cells around the mouth all die off, that's why you can see 2 color, okay? What you can't see, is that you got joint problems, sinus, kidney problem, and all that, a lot, alright? Now, the last stage for diabetes patient, as you can see from here, is either you go blind, slowly, okay, or most often the sugar will sink to your legs and you need to go amputation. These 2, the end stage of diabetes. So for David is eyes. Okay, so he's a businessman. He earns money from his business, but all the money goes into the treatment of his diabetic condition, which was not controlled. That's why it escalated to a lot of other conditions that affects his whole body. Okay, so he spent a lot of money at the hospitals, injections, laser, everything. Okay, last stage for him was to do operation. but the chances of recovery is what, 50%. If you are told that the chances of recovery is 50%, would you go? Normally we will not play lah, because it's not a good odds, right?
Yes.
Okay, but he's got young kids, he's got a business to run, all right? So he decided that, you know, I can't go for operation. Now when you are desperate, what do you do? Don't say jump down the building. That's not the correct answer here, okay? We are positive people, okay? So when you are desperate, what do you do?
Try new things.
Yeah, try everything, right?
Try
You
everything.
try everything, because doctor also cannot help you, and he's a very doctor person, okay? So he started to try everything that the
Supplements.
friend recommended to him.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But do you think anything worked? Nothing worked lah. Until one day, you know, he was introduced to PURTIER. Cut the long story short, you saw the man himself. He's the best example. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, from a person, okay, who started off as a consumer, he's now one of the biggest business partners in this company. Okay? So never underestimate anybody. Anybody, okay, can be your very good business partner. Alright?
Yes.
This one I just want to put my picture there only. You saw it outside. Okay? Alright. Now this one is Uncle Lim. Okay, Uncle Lim is a business partner of David. Okay, Uncle Lim also he's got a whole ton of illness, but over here to save space we just listed a few. Alright, so if you see this picture, 1, 2, 3, grandfather, father, son. No one? Okay, it's the same person. Now, Uncle Lim is a person that believes very much in a doctor. Okay, what a doctor says, he will do. Okay, so because of many years of taking medicine, he doesn't look very good. Alright, okay, because medicine does harm to your body while it's trying to do, you know, suppressing of the conditions, right? That's why we have got this saying, you know, 西药三分毒，有没有听过？
Oh yeah.
有啊
Yeah.
Okay, so of course because of David, you know, he started taking this product. So 3 months later, and then he is here today. Do better or not? Huh?
Much better.
So when your inside is better, your outside will also show, right?
Yes.
Alright, okay? So Uncle Lim came out in a newspaper article that talk about your lifestyle therapy. Again, I put my face there. It's real. Okay? We didn't put any Photoshop, huh? Okay? So if you see in our events a big crowd of people, you know there's a celebrity. Alright? Normally it's testimonial people. Okay? This gentleman here has got leukemia. Again, you know, he's from Malaysia, Malacca to be exact. When you do chemotherapy, okay, your weight will drop because your immune system all drop, right? Okay. In Malaysia, the bone donor exercise is not as good as Singapore, so they were not able to find him a donor. So, and he was also not given too much time by the doctor. So if you're a Chinese man, you'd rather go home and wait for your time, right? So that's exactly what he did. But again, most of the stories here is people will introduce PURTIER and then, you know, he's here today. He's still around. Okay? Ovarian cancer. Again, after treatment, you normally won't have a lot of energy. Alright? People will say, can your thing cure cancer? Do you all get questions like this a lot?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
The correct answer is, will the doctor give you any guarantee?
No.
No. They cut you up, also make sure that you sign indemnity form. Cut salah, cut until you're dead, also they are not responsible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but this thing we cannot guarantee. Right? But it can definitely improve your quality of life.
Yes.
Right? So PURTIER can help a patient with cancer, especially after chemotherapy, by building up their immune system. Because if you notice, a lot of cancer patients, they don't pass on because of cancer, but because of the what? Secondary infections. And the body cannot fight it because the immune system is very weak. So if you can have PURTIER to help them to boost up immune system, maybe they will not be so lethargic, maybe they'll feel, you know, more energetic. And I think to them it's already a big, big improvement.
Yes.
Alright?
Yeah.
Okay? This one is a patient with the AIDS. Again, you know, after therapy, you know, it's not very good. But here he is today. We also have got, you know, beauty testimonials, okay, pigmentations here. We didn't forget about the men, okay, the men also here. This one I purposely put into my slide because remember I talked about speed, your product to have good business, it must have speed, right?
Yes.
This is actually a condition called psoriasis. Every spot is actually very painful and very itchy. Okay. Now before therapy, we like to take picture. It's 17th of July. From here to here, how many days?
4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
Here to here, how many days?
9.
9 days. So from beginning to here, how many days? It's about 2
13,
weeks.
yeah, 2 weeks.
Alright. Are you a big saver to this family?
Yes.
You are a huge saver for this family. So this is actually a classic example of speed. Okay. This one is another one. This one is not so gross already, no. I scared you'll vomit. So I purposely don't put such a bloody one. So this uncle's leg, okay, is supposed to be amputated. Again, diabetes, okay. But again, through people's recommendation, okay, he took PURTIER. The wound started to close up. Okay, the doctor couldn't believe his eyes. In my years of practice, I've never seen a diabetic leg, from that condition to like that. Okay? But the thing is, we save this man his leg. Alright, we also save the family from the trouble of having to look after him. Alright, so are you a big saver to this family?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, you're doing something good. Okay? This one very quickly is a scar. Okay, it's a wound that's created by hot sugar. Alright, so when you do this, the whole piece of flesh comes out, okay, with the caramel. So again, after struggling in the hospital, the wound just couldn't close. It's very painful, it's always wet, okay? He's a Filipino engineer working in Singapore, okay? You should do skin grafting. That means you take the skin from your buttock to put over the hand. The operation is painful, it costs money. Alright, and you don't look very good okay, when you wear, swimwear and all that. So again, a friend told her, since that is the way out for you, before that, why don't you try this product? Okay, it's been in Singapore for many years. It's a Singapore product. It helps so many people. Try this. If it works for you, good. But if it doesn't, you can still go for your operation. In fact, a lot of people, they try because there's nothing to lose. Right? If it doesn't work, then you are prepared to go and do operation or do something else. But if it works, then good. Okay? So you can see 2 weeks very quickly. So she came to one of our testimonial sharing sessions, so she actually showed her actual hands. Okay? Actually, in this company, okay, there are tons and tons and tons of testimonials. It's not possible for us to share everything. Now then you think, why this company like to show, disgusting picture before and after, got blood, got bone and all that. If today I show you, I tell you that, hey, my migraine, gone. Will you believe me? I can't show. Right?
Yeah.
If you got piles, from backside, how to show you? Right? You also don't want to see, right? I got backache. My backache, last time very thorough, now better. How to prove?
Yeah.
Right? So it's not that these are testimonials, small part of it, that has got very visible before and after. But then again, we all got a lot that are something, okay, that we can't show or it's just not possible to show. Alright, but 10 years already, alright, we have got a lot. Okay, now does PURTIER have got this thing called side effects? You all get these questions a lot?
Yes.
I do, okay? The answer is no, okay? Drugs will cause side effects. Side effect is this: if I take this thing, will this cause a problem in another organ? That is side effect, okay? Now, PURTIER is a what? You take nasi lemak, will you get side effect in another organ? No, right? Okay, PURTIER is a food, it doesn't have side effect, but it's got this thing called healing reactions, okay? Healing reactions is the process that your body goes through when it's trying to repair itself. For example, if you have got joint problems, okay, arthritis or what, the joint areas may be more painful in the short term when it's repairing, but the pain will go away, okay? If you have got eczema, you may have got more rashes that's coming out of the body, but that will go away, okay? Alright? Now all these are possible because, again, we don't have the latest slide. I'm showing you 4 technology, it's actually 5 technology. Remember, okay, the business runs on, convenience, fast effect, okay, and then it has got to be affordable. Alright, so today, okay, given a choice, would you want to pay money to do injections in Switzerland or Germany or Ukraine, or would you choose to take PURTIER?
PURTIER.
Huh? Okay. Injection, raise your hand. You're very realistic now. Before that, you all may consider, right? But now, PURTIER, raise your hand. Yeah. You see, it's 100%. All right. Now, what am I showing here? If people don't understand, would you find this expensive or unbelievable?
Yeah.
Will you?
Yes.
It's only natural because you know this company, we don't do what? Advertisements. We don't have retail shop.
Yeah.
We rely on word of mouth, all right, to share with people. Today, okay, if I ask you, hey, I want to fix my choke pipe, do you have contractor to recommend to me? You will only recommend contractors whom you are confident of, right?
Yes.
Or you have maybe tried before. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because if you recommend somebody and this somebody does a very bad job at your friend's house, will that reflect badly on you? Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this product, okay, it has survived 10 years, okay, no advertisement, no physical retail space, okay, it's true purely word of mouth. Now, because of this, do you think this is a good product?
Yes.
Because when you recommend, you open your mouth, you're putting your what? Your reputation on the line, right? If this is no good, you will not dare to say, right? But this company, over 10 years, we've got this kind of crazy sales, okay? All because of people willing to open their mouth to share. Correct or not?
Yes.
So if you can achieve this kind of volume, that means this product must have got its own strength, okay, and credibility. Agree?
Agree.
Okay, agree, Okay. Now, if you are in this business, okay, you have got the ability to not only introduce, okay, a product to your family and friends that will help them, right? So are you doing your family or friend a favor? Yes, okay. Now, if you turn this into a business, you're hoping to generate an income, right?
Yes.
Remember, when you work in a business that talks about health, where are your customers from? Where are your customers from?
Friends.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Right. If today you found this restaurant, the food is delicious and the price is very good and it's very the environment is very, very nice, would you just naturally go and share with your friends?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Now today if you find a car workshop, if you drive, wow, very good service, not expensive, will you recommend to your friend?
Yes.
So people recommend what? Good things,
Good things,
So
yes.
it's our human nature to share, right?
Yeah.
If you don't like somebody or this somebody sabo you big time, will you go and tell your village? Huh? You will lah. Next time stay away from this gentleman because he right. You also will share, right?
Yes.
Okay, so word of mouth advertising is the strongest. Now, if today you have got money from this business, okay, or let's say right now, let's say you are already quite comfortable, people naturally want to do good. Okay, when you see in Facebook or whoever requiring crowdfunding to pay for this who and whose medical bills because the family can afford it, natural, if you are a nice person, what will you do?
Recommend.
You donate money, right?
Donate.
But do you think these people are looking for money or a solution?
Solution.
Solution. So if today you're able to give a solution, would you not have touched another life? Is it better than you throwing them money?
Yes.
Because you know this money cannot give them the solution, and what they want is a solution, it's not your money.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is why in this company, the business is a very happy business because we do things that we naturally do, which is what we share.
Yeah.
Good thing we share, bad thing we share. It's nothing that we need to do that's out of this world. We don't need to do something that's very extraordinary. We don't need to do a lot of things. We just be willing to share. That's all. Something that we do every day. Alright? Now this product, if it's good, you touch the lives of people. Will you look good? Will you feel another sense of satisfaction?
Yes.
Alright? Can money buy you that?
No.
Cannot. Okay? If you make friends, okay, in a social circle of friends, and you become a very important, you become their savior, you become their best friend because you did something that a lot people cannot do. You will become a person of what? High value. Right? So that's what we all want besides money. Agree?
Agree.
Okay? So this business allows us to take care of ourselves, our family, okay, the people around us, right? And then we generate income. If you generate an income using this business by helping other people, okay, and the company pays you, is it okay?
Okay.
You're not taking money from your friend,
Yeah.
the company pays you,
Yeah.
you're doing your friend a favor. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the model of the business. Alright, so today when we share, we don't have a pressure to sell. No pressure because we don't have a sales quota. Understand?
Yes.
Okay? Now, now that your insights are good, what is the next thing that humans will naturally do?
Outside.
Okay, when you're not well, okay, my headphone died. Can somebody tell me the name? The time? 8:17. Yeah, quite fast, not bad. Okay, so if today, okay, your insights taken care of already, next thing, what do you do?
Outside.
You become what?
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Then you start something time to do, something about my weight lah, my hair lah, my face lah, maybe change your hairstyle lah, change your dressing. Then you have time and energy to focus on your outside. Right? So
yes.
right now, RIWAY has a solution for your health, which is the inside.
Yes.
But RIWAY is also a company. Right? It also needs to make money. Correct now?
Correct.
Right? People are obsessed with inside and then outside. Now the beauty industry is huge. Again, return to statistics, right?
Yes.
Okay? This is taken from global wellness economy. Global wellness means what? You take care of the body from head to toe. Now, this is where PURTIER falls under healthy eating nutrition. Okay?
Yes.
The figure here is about 650 billion. It's huge,
Yeah.
Okay? Now, this circle is even bigger. This is almost 1 trillion. This circle is 30% bigger than this circle. Now, if you are a company, would you want to have a share in this circle?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, because, if you can do the business, you benefit your business partners. Alright?
Yeah.
But, according to RIWAY standard, okay, over the last 10 years, okay, from our version 1, okay, we don't have the latest for version 6. Can you see that we started off in 2008 with 5 ingredients?
Yeah.
Then, we increase until version 5 is 10. 6 how many?
12.
12.
Yeah.
The price how?
Same.
Same. Would any businessman do business, you go and increase your ingredients, your production cost, confirm increase by more than 100%. Right?
Yes.
Would you increase your price?
Yes.
This is the normal way of doing, right? But
Yeah.
RIWAY doesn't, because we know that if we keep the price constant, our volume will go up and we benefit more people. Okay? So sometimes crazy people do crazy things, but they tend to be what? Successful lah.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is the standard that RIWAY has. Okay? We want what? Quality. Right? Now over the last 10 years, you have seen our sales figure, you have seen our testimonials, you have seen what the product can do. Do you know if there's any competitor in the market that even come close? Any or not? No, right? So we are in a playground where we are always the leader, but before anyone can catch up with us, we run. So who are we competing with? We are competing with ourselves.
Sure.
So if you have the chance to work with a company like that, is it good? It's fantastic. That means what? You're constantly improving, your market is growing bigger and bigger, right? So if RIWAY wants to take down the beauty market, okay, do you think if we launch the product will be the standard here or standard here?
5th edition.
Okay, A or B?
B.
B, yeah? Okay, so you already have got trust in this company, thank you. You are right. So when we launched Conscientious, which is the skincare last year, okay, we already have got this volume of people who are fans of PURTIER. Okay? Now, let's take a look. When you talk about beauty, okay, what do you want? Again, modern people, you want fast, right? What's the fastest way to get beauty? Plastic surgery, Okay, I'm going to skip this one very quickly because all these are very common sense. Now, can we suddenly become plastic surgeons? Can or not?
No.
Cannot, right? Okay. Right? Even if you don't take down this industry, you will not suddenly allow me to cut your nose, cut your face, right? Right? And we cannot make everybody turn into a plastic surgeon, right? And there's also no repeat business. So because we cannot do this, is it okay I skip this slide?
Yes.
Okay, Next, what's the next thing we can do? Cannot hold knife, hold needle, Will you allow me to poke your face?
No.
No. Can all of us suddenly become, people that can hold needles? Can or not?
No.
Also cannot, Again, repeat business is not all the time, right? It's very rare, right?
Yes.
So because we cannot hold needles, can I skip this also?
Yes.
Okay, But what can we do? Skincare. Okay, now, who uses skincare here diligently? Raise up your hand. I want you all to take note, Raise higher, higher. Those that use skincare. Okay, can you all see majority are what, ladies or men? Ladies, keep that in mind. I'll come back to this point later, Okay. Now, when you do skincare, you also want beauty. Do you want effect to be fast or slow?
Fast.
You also want fast, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know that because consumers we want fast? If you are the producer, you are the manufacturer of these brands of skincare in the market, they are forced to put harmful ingredients into the product. Do you know that? Ladies, do we know that? Yeah. We know what, correct? Yeah. They have got harmful ingredients, okay? Like sodium silicate, mercury, fluorescent agents for whitening, for tightening, for fairer skin, for your spots and all that. We know that these are harmful ingredients, and yet we buy. Why? Because we still want what? We still want speed, right? So today, again, we're talking about speed. Everything you do, you want speed. Okay? So they are forced to put harmful ingredients into our skincare. But we as consumers, we know because it's all stated at the back of the packaging. Alright? Now, according to RIWAY standard, alright, will we put anything that's harmful into our product?
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay? Why? Okay? When we want to take down this beauty industry, RIWAY has been held for the last 10 years, right? So about, 4 or 5 years ago when we decided to come into the beauty industry, we need to start learning, okay, what the big boys are doing, okay? So we go and do research, so we know that, okay, through the research that all these big brands, what do? They will do their research, okay, they'll come up with a patent. Let's say this patent is good for whitening, they'll patent this ingredient, they put it into the bottle, because they are big brands, right? So they do a lot of marketing, sell over the counter, 9 cents counter, you pay a few $100s per bottle, right? Okay, so they'll patent and they'll find another ingredient, it's good, maybe for spots, okay? They'll patent, they put in another bottle, it's a few $100s. Okay, so this style of doing resulted in one bottle, one patent. Understand? Yeah. Okay? So for RIWAY, if we can squeeze all these ingredients into one capsule of PURTIER, right? Will we allow our skincare to have many, many bottles? Yes. Remember, RIWAY's operating motto is what? Convenient, fast. And affordable, right? So if I start to follow all these big boys and one bottle, one use, one bottle, one patent, it doesn't fall with our business model, right? We are not delivering convenience to our customers. So if we can do, okay, everything into one for PURTIER, we also want to do everything into one for our skincare, okay? So we cut the long story short, we did a lot of research, spent a lot of money. The criteria to the partner that does this skincare for us is you cannot put harmful ingredients inside. Okay? Everything that the market wants in a skincare, I want everything into one bottle. What did they say? What did this partner say to us? Huh? You are very kind, you know, nobody does business like that, right? Okay, because if you do like that, it becomes very expensive. And if you don't make money, because everything squeezed into one, you know. Even if you can squeeze everything into one, how much are you going to sell in the market for? It becomes a price that nobody can afford. One bottle of good product is already a few $100s, right? You can squeeze everything that you want in a skincare regime into one bottle. Who can afford it, even if you can achieve it? Understand? But what did RIWAY say? What did RIWAY say? Wake up, wake up. Don't care, just do. Alright? Okay, so we spent a lot of money, a lot of samples have been done, a lot of research. So, at the end, what did we achieve? In our formula, we not only have one patent, we got how many patents?
27.
Shall we give RIWAY a hand? This is a formula that you cannot find anywhere in Singapore, in the world, or rather on this planet. Okay? Now, there's a saying. It's easier for you to find what? You know, gold than to find this formula. Okay, so you know that this formula is very, very rare. Okay? Now, what can this product do? Remember, only one bottle, huh? Okay? It has got this thing called auto search. What you want in a skincare is in this bottle. You don't have to purposely, I want to make myself fairer, you go and buy a whitening product. I want to have a lifting, I go and buy a lifting one. Right? I want to, do, something else, buy another bottle. No. Everything you want in skincare is in what? One bottle. Okay? Now, cut the long story short, the market's practice is one bottle, one patent, right? Okay? The patent's content is between 0.01 to maximum 2%. The rest is what? Water or alcohol. Okay? Now for RIWAY, in this bottle of 27 patents, 60% are the patented ingredients. So if you work out the sums, okay, 27 ingredients patented, 60%, that means per patent's concentration is between 2 to 3% versus the market's 0.01 to 2%. Why the market cannot have a high concentration of this patent? Because not everybody is suitable to use the skincare. If this is for dry skin, the people with oily skin cannot use. Right? So if your content is too rich, you have a lot of reactions from people, right? Yeah. So in RIWAY's formula, okay, why we spend so much time, okay, is because inside here, right, if this ingredient is in high concentration, it's gonna make your skin itchy. Then we put another one to bring down the itchiness. If this ingredient in high concentration is going to bring you rashes, we put in another good ingredient to bring down the rashes. Understand? Okay? So this is the RIWAY's way of doing. So 60% is all the patented ingredients. The rest of the 40%, if you spend so much time and effort coming up with this kind of proportion, would you add a single drop of water or alcohol in the formula?
No.
No. If you know the goodness of fruit juice, you go and buy. The uncle behind your back pour water, would you like it?
No.
You are diluting the fruit juice formula, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, likewise, since we've come so far in developing this good formula, we don't put any water or alcohol. We don't follow the big boys. But we still need a base, right? Okay, the base is all made out of botanical, okay, extracts from plants or animals. Alright, so it's all natural. So, how many formulas have we come up with in this experiment, in this process? 2 formulas. We got one skincare formula for ladies, and the good news is for the men, we didn't forget you lah. The men also have got formula lah. So in the past, will men use skincare? Just now, okay.
No.
Just now, the hands that were raised are what? Ladies,
Ladies,
right?
Yeah.
The men don't wash face, huh? They do lah.
Yeah.
Wash hair, then shampoo, then 顺便 lah.
Ah.
Right? Then
Yeah.
wash, then okay, done. Right? Because skincare is already expensive. Then would you see a man funny, right? They will not like that, right? Correct not? Right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why skincare and men normally these two don't go together. Agree or not?
Agree.
Okay? But this one, if it's just can y'all do? Can what? Right? Easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay? If you scared people laugh at you, just 2 seconds, you're out already. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, let's see what can this thing do. Remember, we want speed, huh? Here. Pigmentation. This one I'm going to go very fast because pictures are very easy to understand. Huh? Can you see here? The lights?
Yeah.
Okay. The lightings in the pictures will not be the same, okay? But that's only because these are taken by consumers themselves. Understand? Okay? If we do too nice, you all will say we all do Photoshop. Susah lah, okay? So they only know I use the same face, same angle, I go to the same position, same handphone, that's it, okay? But even though there's a lighting difference, you can still see the visible difference, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You.
Healing. Pigmentations here. Okay, this is David's wife,
Oh.
Annie, by the way.
Yeah.
Before, after. Can you see the skin is brighter also? Okay. Is this uncle here today? I saw him outside just now. No, he's not here. Okay. This one is V. Got lifting effect. Okay. Nick was here, he probably might be outside. When a person ages, you normally look at the middle part of the face. Can you see? But when this is lifted up, you normally tend to look younger. Okay? Dark ring, eye bag, all former. It's very good for pimples also. I experimented, okay, for the fun of it on my son. He's going through early signs of puberty, so got small dots lah, or pimples lah. Right, then I see that you got no more baby face, I'm very sad lah. Say, come, I spray for you. I also want to see lah, okay, whether it works or not for young kids. So I spray in the morning, okay, I say, you don't touch your face, okay, now go and do homework. Okay, afternoon I check, I say, how? I say, yeah, I think it went down. Yeah, it went down. Okay, very happy. So it does work, okay? So, in this company, how many products do we have now?
2.
Huh? 2, Okay, the first one is what?
PURTIER.
PURTIER. The second one is?
Conscientious.
Conscientious. So we have got what? Inside and outside taken care of already,
Yeah.
Okay? So I just like to put this picture here. So in Chinese Kung Fu, we have got the, Yi Tian Jian, and we got the Zhou Dao. You got, last time when I was young, I actually go and buy the toys. Then, okay? So when you have got these two, that means you're what?
Safe.
You rule the world, you 称霸天下, no?
Yeah.
You're invincible, okay? So this is where RIWAY is today. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, is it good or is it no good?
Very good.
Okay, so what do we have to do? Share. Just open the mouth to share only, Okay? So now, just out of curiosity, okay? Who thinks this is a product that you would definitely like to try? Remember, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, raise up your hand. It's almost 100%. Don't have to ask no already, Alright, okay? So that's good. Now, remember the second question, who thinks this is probably a business that you don't mind doing, or you think you really want to do, or you want to do? Raise up your hand. Okay, we also got a majority. Some may want to remain consumer, it's fine. Okay, some of you maybe you're still not sure, it's also fine. Okay, now for those of us that thinks that you might want to turn this into a business, now what is the model of the business? You share a good product, you help other people, the company pays you. The company pays you good money because why? If you walk into a shop to buy a product, this shop will normally have very nice brochures and advertisements, maybe got celebrity endorsement, right? Sometimes celebrity endorsed products may not be good one. You know, I got a lot of celebrity friends, they endorse, but they don't use, you know. Okay? Alright, but because they are paid. Alright? But if this product, okay, over the last 10 years, okay, is producing this kind of sales result because of word of mouth advertisement, okay, this has got sustainability, it has got credibility, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so if this business model is based on you willing to share your own personal experience, okay, to your friends, will this be a business that you can grow?
Yes.
Definitely, right?
Yeah.
Now, because you are using your own personal reputation, all right, to recommend this product or this business to your friend, the company, because they save this money, operating costs on rental, on renovation, on utilities, on hiring of sales staff, they use this money that they save to pay you. Understand? Understand?
Yeah.
In every business, you have a certain amount of money that you have to spend as operating costs. Mostly goes to what? Rental, staff, storage, renovation, utilities. Right now?
Yes.
Okay? Then you pay your staff very small. Then you put advertisements up. But when your advertisements go out, are they targeting at the right people? Will your advertisements that after you throw out turn into actual sales? Will or not?
Yeah.
Will not. So you cannot, you really cannot determine how much this money that you spend on marketing will come back as actual sales. Yes? Right? But this business model that we have, okay, the company pays you when there's a transaction. On a company standpoint, I pay you very well. Right? I don't know your net worth. Okay? But if every time you come back to me and you bring me actual sales, I pay you. Is this a better control of the company in the use of their funds? I pay for actual people that brings me actual sales. Is this a better way of operating a business?
Yes.
Yes, right? So from a company standpoint, I'm willing to pay you high because I don't have to head it, open shop here, open shop there, advertisement, manage my staff. You just help me, if you've got a good experience with the product, share with your friends. If you bring me sales, then I pay you. You don't bring me sales, I don't pay you. I think that's fair enough. Right? But then the company also steady lah. Right? If you want to do this as a business, do I look upon you as a businessman? I have to look upon you as a businessman, right? Do you hear people giving businessmen a quota? No, right?
No.
If you are a businessman, you decide how much money you want and then you work your own plan out to achieve that target. Alright? So that's why I say here is a very comfortable business because we are not given a sales quota to meet. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the generic model of the business.
Yeah.
So who wants to know how to get started on the business level? Who's interested? How you earn money? Okay, okay, how we pay out? Okay, very easy. Okay, 3 ways. First is referral bonus. Okay, referral bonus is a bonus, the bonus that you get when you bring in somebody new. It can be a new consumer or it can be a new business partner. But this referral bonus you take only one time. Okay, because this person can only come into the company as a newcomer one time. Right? You go plastic surgery, your IC still the same, still one time. Okay? Next, development bonus. This is something like team building bonus lah. Okay? Next is matching bonus. I'll explain. Whether you come in as a consumer or as a business partner, you'll be given an account. Whether you like it or not, you'll be given an account. Alright? But you don't have to do anything to this account if you only want to consume the product. It's like you go to NTUC, you only want to buy the groceries, right? But they give you NTUC link card free, right? Right? If you don't use, do they whack you?
No.
No, right? But if you use, what do? You collect points lah. Correct? What can you do with the points? For me, I auntie lah. I exchange for Tupperware pots and pans lah. Okay, so depending lah. Alright, okay? So same, if you are a consumer, you only want to take the product, you'll be given a free account. Alright?
Yes.
So what does this free account do? Next time when you buy, you enjoy discount. No fee, nothing. Alright? Now if you are doing this as a business, you only want this thing called the license. Alright? Now this license comes with free products. That means you only want the license to represent the company. Right? Like if I'm in real estate, I need to get my exams passed, I need to go and pay for a license so that I can get the pass to practice real estate, right? Okay, same thing. But every year I must top up money to go and renew the license. But here, your license is one time. Okay? No monthly payment, no nothing. No sales target, no maintenance, no nothing. Okay? How do we pay? Okay. Remember, this is actually a what? A therapy, yeah?
Therapy.
Okay? This therapy is how much? 3,688. Is it expensive or is it cheap? Okay? It's cheap, huh? You see, not because you understand, then you all say cheap. But if you all don't understand, you all say it's expensive, health supplements, $3,000.
Yeah.
Right? But now you understand that this is a 6-month therapy, right? Okay, inside you've got what? 12 ingredients. You don't have to take 12 different ingredients, right?
Yeah.
After you take this one, you only have like 1 or 2 capsules a day, right? And then you absorb how many percent?
80%.
Up to about 80%, right?
Yeah.
Is it convenient?
Yes.
Yes, huh? So if you are naturally healthy, can you stop?
Can.
So when you stop, that means you don't spend already, right? Until you feel that your body is lagging, then you start another therapy. So because of this, you understand that it becomes cheaper than the supplements in the market. Agree?
Agree.
So you all say cheap, Don't say cheap just say reasonable Okay, no, cheap doesn't sound very good. I don't represent cheap things, okay? I represent high value things. Can or not?
Can.
Okay? Alright. So you have okay, so right now I'm gonna talk, okay, from the angle of doing a business. Okay, so as a business, what do we want? We need to have a license first, right?
Yes.
You want to work with KFC, you want to work with McDonald's, you also need to get a license, right?
Yeah.
The license is at least $1 million. So let's say you franchise with KFC, right? You pay them $1 million, alright? Then after that, do they give you free chicken? No, right? Okay, but here it's different. Same thing. You can treat it like a license or like a franchise. You buy 3,688 for the franchise, but the company here gives you 7 boxes free. Listen, you only want the license to represent a company so you can share this product or business with people. But the company gives you 7 boxes free. Okay? So what you do with these 7 boxes is, of course, you can consume to feel the effect. Alright? So when you recommend, hey, this thing is really quite good, you might want to try it. What's the first question your friends will ask you? You yourself got take or not? Right?
Yeah.
Correct or not? So you must at least, take 1 or 2 bottles yourself. Alright?
Yeah.
But then the rest, what can you do? You can sell to your families and friends.
Yeah.
Okay? So what you do is your choice. Because you are now a businessman, you decide. Okay? So this license is 3,688. What do? You start sharing. If you don't know how to share, then how? How? You're now sleeping really. If you don't know how to share, you want to start, you're very excited to start, but you don't know how to share, then what do?
Bring people here.
Huh? Who said? Yeah, bring people here. Is it very difficult? Then you can tell them got buffet lah. Right? Yeah, come here and eat now. Come here. Very funny, Yeah. So I'm trying to say it's not difficult because you share. You say I'm still new, okay, but I bring you to this event, okay, or this place. You go and listen. If it's for you, we work together. If it's not for you, never mind. We class because we got no pressure. Okay. If this product is good, the right people will come. Okay. So you share with friend A. If friend A, okay, also comes in with 3,688. This friend A is new, right? So you get 1 referral bonus. It's about $345. Okay, goes to you. This is you, by the way. Okay, you will share with friend B, right? If friend B also comes in 3688, you get another new referral bonus of 345. Following me so far? Okay. Next, we do like a binary system. If you cut your account into half, you have one set left and one set right. Right? So can you say that you play mahjong, you have got a pong? Left pong, right, one pair.
Yeah.
So now we switch, we play mahjong. Okay, everybody play mahjong? Okay, mahjong, one left, one right is one pong. Okay? So one left pong with one right, you get a development bonus. Sometimes you hear us talking, hey, how much are this shoe? Or 2 pongs. Then you know what we mean. 2 pong is 345 times 2, so it's about $600 plus. Alright? Hey, how much are this new whatever and all that? It's about 1 pong. So we don't say dollar, we say it's about 1 pong. Okay? So this is what we mean. We say 1 pong, 1 pair is about 345. Okay? Now, you bring 2 person, okay, A and B. You get 345, 345, 345. You get about how much? About 1,000 already, yeah? Okay? And people talk for you. Alright? Now, assuming that we are not very ambitious, alright? We are only happy with $1,000. Alright? So I'm just going to use the example to just assume that everybody will just stop and bring 2 people in. Which is not possible lah. We definitely can bring in more than 2%. But for explanation and easy understanding, I use 2%. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah? So you bring 2 person, you take $1,000. Alright? Next. So this is you, okay? You bring A and B, you get 1035, right? Okay? So assuming A also talks to 2% in second month. B will talk to 2% on second month. This person and this person brought in by A, so the referral bonus goes to A. A. This 2 persons referral bonus goes to B. Okay? Now this is your center line. Now on the left, how many sets? Right, how many sets? Mahjong is how many pong? 2 pong. 1 pong is how much? 345. So 2 pong is how much? 690. 690. This 690 goes to you. So far, understand?
Yes.
Okay, third month, everybody just find 2. So here you have 4. 4 left, 4 right. So you keep taking this development bonus, the pong bonus. So you got 4 left, pong with 4 right, you got 4 pairs. Okay, you get 1380. Beginning is not so attractive because the numbers are not very big. Right? But you need time to build a good business because you need a foundation. Okay? But when everybody repeats the same thing, okay, at the end of 9 months, okay, just 1 person bring 2, 1 person bring 2. Now, from here, in the 5th month onwards, your monthly that goes to you, is it more attractive already? Right? Correct or not? What do? You came out with how much? 3688. What do? You share with 2 person. Right? And then everybody just share. The product you all say is good. Right? You all saw the business. People talk for you. There's no reason why we cannot find 2% each. Agree? Okay? Yes. So, this figure, is it attractive or not? Attractive, Yeah. So, the thing is, we have to cap at, for your development bonus, we cap at 135,000 a month. Because Singapore company, our books have got to be what? Properly reported. Alright? Yes. So, we cannot pay more than our income. So, the only thing that we cap is this one only. But 135k a month, no. Is it attractive?
Yeah.
Attractive, right? Some people one year or so won't have this income, okay? So this is actually how we do the business. Is it easy? Do you have to do research? No. I recap, Business, if you have got anything to do with health, do you have to worry there's no market? Do you have to worry? No. Okay, next, in health, you cannot do doctor, you cannot do operation, but you can recommend health food, right? Yes. But your health food has got to be what? high technology, fast, effective, and yet affordable. So
yes.
these have already been taken care of by the company. Alright, what do we have to do?
Share.
We do what we always do every day, which is to open our mouth and share. Now when you share, okay, share with confidence. Why? You are doing whoever you're sharing to a big favor. You understand that?
Yes.
Now it is the person's responsibility then, okay, to decide if this is something that he wants to try. You understand? Okay? But you work with no pressure from the company. Understand?
Yes.
Okay? So in this way, can we say that this business model is about helping yourself and the people around you to reduce your medical bills? Is it correct to say that?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
But by doing so, okay, you are paid an income from this company. Is it correct?
Yep.
Is there anything wrong in this business model?
No.
You say, okay? Right? Okay, so tonight, okay, I hope I've been able to share with you how we turn this product into, something that can benefit everybody. And if you want to do this into a business, how? Alright? So if there's any question, okay, go and talk to the friend that invited you here and then take the discussion further. Right? So next time, if you find this beneficial, who is going to bring friends to come to the next session? Who's already planning friends to bring for next session? Can I have a show of hands? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So we'll see you for our next session. Alright, good night everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.